I am just really dry. I'm super dry, like not as a personality, but like, you know, my skin. Hi friends, ERIKATESLA here. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for deciding to click on this video. And if you're returning, it is so great to have you back. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Today's video, I just wanted to reflect on products that I really enjoyed this past January. I haven't done a lot of favorites videos throughout the history of my channel, largely due to time constraints, but I was thinking it's something I want to do a little bit more regularly, especially exploring things that I already have, and if there's something really stand out and new that I love, being able to share that with you guys. So today we're going to talk about a few different products. There's so much that came out throughout the holidays, but if you guys go back a few months, I have a video of stuff that I didn't get to use yet. So part of my journey throughout this year is going to be revisiting some things and trying out things that I already have like in my collection that I want to be able to use. With that being said, I want to go ahead and get into some of the products that I really enjoyed. And so I'm going to start out with just some like super basic stuff. At the end of 2024, I picked up this NYX Professional Makeup Blur Screen Primer. It is 30 SPF. You can find this at Ulta and on the NYX website, I believe. I really enjoy this product. It has cactus flower extract and coconut juice. I would encourage you to read the ingredients for yourself if you're really big on ingredients. Personally, I've had a good experience with it. Of course, as with anything skincare related, you have to check and see which ingredients work for you, what doesn't work for you. So this is a primer slash sunscreen. It does have a very light coconutty smell. I find it to be very moisturizing. I've really enjoyed using this throughout the month of January because it's been very cold here. We've had a lot of dry weather. I had bought this and then I started incorporating this into my makeup routine because my face was just feeling really dry. I wasn't really loving how my foundation was looking, and that usually means I need more hydration. This is a blurring primer slash sunscreen. I have gone through a good amount of this. I will tell you, I have primers, but this is the one that I have just continued to reach for. It's a favorite of mine and I will definitely be repurchasing this. And one last note on this product, I know a lot of people struggle with white cast if they have deeper skin. Now for my complexion, I did not have that issue. So if you're my complexion or lighter, I don't foresee that being an issue. If you do have a deeper complexion and you have tried this product, I'd be really curious to know down below, has this worked for you or have you passed on this in favor of other products? And if you know what, if you care to share what those are, I would love to hear your feedback on this. I've had good luck with this. It smells really nice. It feels great on the skin and it helps my makeup apply really nicely. Okay, the next product that I want to talk to you guys is one that Benefit Cosmetics sent me. I'm in Benefit Club Pink. It's a fun program. After a while, you're using a lot of the same products like brow pencils and things, and I do think that they try to put out like newer versions of like their classic products and things like that. Their products are staples, right? They're consistent. You know what you're getting. Some people would say that they're boring, but I would say as someone who once I find something, I want to keep using that product. I'm actually really happy about that. I do enjoy receiving the Club Pink packages. It's a lot of fun to see what they might have changed or might come up with because they have like a ton of different mascaras and things like that. But as far as the brow pencils go, I have consistently used their Precisely My Brow Pencil for years now, but they did come out with a new to me product. To my knowledge, this is pretty new. This is the Precisely My Brow Detailer. So let me get that up close for you guys. You can see this, and what's different about this from the original Precisely My Brow is how fine the point is. So this looks like one of the refillable pens that my kids use for schoolwork. And just to give you a little comparison to the OG Precisely My Brow Pencil, you can see the difference in the tips. Okay, so the Precisely My Brow Pencil is a little bit bigger and the Precisely My Brow Detailer is smaller. And the reason I really like that, so I have always had very weird brow hairs and my eyebrows are something that I have had to experiment with different techniques over the years because my brows don't grow in the way I think most people's brows in, which is they, you know, come up or they go out in one direction. I have this little chunk of hair here that's always gone the opposite direction, and that it's just a trait that I have. There's nothing wrong with it, but it does make it a challenge sometimes to get my brows symmetrical. and I've struggled with getting the right thickness. Like, you know, sometimes I've overdrawn my brows trying to achieve a more symmetrical look. Sometimes when I leave them alone, they just look a little asymmetrical and a little bit off, in my opinion. Now, these are me noticing things about my face. Most people, I don't think, really care that deeply about it, but you know, your brows are a pretty prominent feature, and so it's one of the first things people see. So this product for me has been a game changer because it's so fine. The tip is so fine that it looks like little brow hair. And mind you guys, I've never done like microblading or anything like that, but here are the little brush strokes or the little hair strokes that it replicates. I love this because it just lets me, to the best of my ability, add some brow hairs. I'm not gonna say they look particularly realistic today, but when I'm going for like a lighter brow, this pencil replicates natural looking brow hairs. It's very fine. This is in the shade 5. I will definitely be purchasing this myself when I run out of this particular product. I have to say, out of the products that I have tried, the newer products I've tried from Benefit, this takes the cake for me. It is an absolute winner. So I'm really happy about that product. The next thing I want to talk about, it's kind of big. I already did a haul video at the, I want to say the end of December, beginning of January, where I talked about some purchases and things like that that I got at the end of 2024. So I'm just going to show you a few of the things, a few of the products from the Danessa Myricks Vault, and I'll show you the ones that I've probably been using the most. These Colorfix products. Okay, so I bought the Vault, and I'm gonna pop up a picture of the box because the box is really huge, and I'm in the process of, you know, moving these into a different container because the box just takes up so much space. These are incredible, guys. If you haven't, I mean, I feel like Danessa is everywhere in like the best way possible because she's bringing creativity, fun, and innovation to the makeup space. And she is someone that I view as very visionary. I see her as a role model in the makeup community because she's super positive, and that makes it fun because, you know, like she's putting a lot of fun energy into her products, which makes you feel like you're having fun when you're wearing it. I love her energy, and I feel like it translates into her products. I will tell you, the ones, the Colorfix I've used the most since getting the Vault would have to be the nude shades, these nude shades. So I use these as shadow primers. Like I use these as eyelid bases for eyeshadow application, and it cancels out these two shades. I have nude 6 here and nude 4, and these kind of cancel out that hyperpigmentation and the darkness around my eyes. And then we have the classic blackout. This is an incredible multi-use product because you can use it as eyeliner. You can, if you have the little mascara wand, you can use this as a mascara. You can use this as a lip liner. You can use it for, you know, graphic art on your face, whatever you want to do. That's what makes these Colorfix products so fun and so cool. And then we also have 2 shades that I've been using a lot here for shadow. We have Ballerina, which is a very pretty metallic. It's from the metallic range of the lineup. And then we have another nude here that I've used as well to kind of do a smoky eye situation. So this is nude 12. I have used the shades Brownie here and Latte as blush and lip colors. These are, to me, the perfect for my skin tone, neutrally mauvey, nudie lip colors. And then finally, I have used the shade Carrot Cake for color correcting. So you can mix this with one of the nude shades if you need to sheer it out a little bit or lighten it up a little bit to go from like an orange to more of a peachy shade. But this is such a great product to put on. It's creamy, it dries down, and it doesn't budge. And that's the other thing that I love about the Colorfix products is like once you apply them, they stay on. With that being said, I'm gonna go hop over to back to skincare for just a hot second, but the same brand, the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin. This is not a new product, but it's one that I have repurchased at least twice. This is the Glow Skin Serum in the shade Main Squeeze. There's a deeper shade, but I have Main Squeeze, which I think is pretty universal to like for like medium to lighter skin tones. And it's just really hydrating. So like I talked about with the NYX primer, I will actually use these together, and it just really adds like the extra hydration that I feel that I need. I am just really dry. I'm super dry, like not as a personality, but like, you know, my skin. And so I really like this. You can wear this as a base, or you can wear you can wear this as a base to put your makeup on top of, or you can wear this by itself just to hydrate your skin. Although I don't believe this is a sunscreen, so you still want to put some kind of SPF on before you go out the door. I'm a big proponent of sunscreen before I head out to do my daily day-to-day errands and things like that. But I love this product. I love Danessa Myricks products in general, and so I'm really happy to have that. Moving on to skin, okay? A couple of favorites that I've used this month, and these are not new. These are not all new products. You might even have some of these, but I've been really enjoying the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I like this because it gives my face a little more glow. I don't look like desiccated fruit when I go out. It gives me a little bit of something underneath my foundation, and I've worn this under a lot of my foundations. This product works pretty well with a lot of the foundations that I have. It has squalene, hyaluronic acid, and you can wear this of course by itself, or you can wear it underneath something, but this is a product that I love. I think this is like my second bottle of this one. I really enjoy it. Another product that I've really been enjoying this past month is Wyn Beauty by Serena Williams, her concealer. Mine's in the shade Believe, number 225. So as you can see, it's like a medium shade. She came out with her brand, I want to say last year. I saw it, I was immediately excited. Of course, a lot of us have seen Venus and Serena playing tennis, just dominating the sports world, being incredible athletes. So I kind of love this pivot for her. I love the formulation of this. The Wyn Beauty concealer for me works really beautifully. It's very hydrating under the eye. I really enjoyed it. I do have her skin tint that oxidizes on me a little bit, so I don't really reach for that as much, but the concealer, I will tell you, I use this probably almost every day in January. And also I love this shade of kind of neon yellow green, like highlighter yellow shade. It's so cute. It looks obviously like a little tennis ball. Like the whole branding of the line is done really nicely. It has been out for a while. You can find this at Ulta if you haven't tried it out yet. I would say next time you're in Ulta, definitely check this out. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to a couple of lip products and then some palettes, and then that's gonna be kind of it for this video. Not too long ago, I know, so more towards the middle / end of the month, I saw these Maybelline Teddy tints pop up at my local Walgreens, and these are blotted lip products. They dry down matte, and they are very long wearing. I have 4 shades. I believe there are several more colors in the line, but these were the colors that appealed to me, and I really like the finish of these. And they like I said, they do last. It's almost like a stain. So we have the 4 shades that I picked up. So I have the shade Pinky Promise. I'm just gonna swatch it for you really quickly. So there's Pinky Promise here. And when I swatch it on my hand, it does kind of have this like moussey texture, like the ColourPop blotted lips that they came out with. I don't know if they still make those or not. And then we have this shade Skinny Dip, which is like a nude shade. It kind of looks like my lips, but it's nice if you're trying to do something for the day. My personal favorite is Wild at Heart. So it's this berry shade. This is so pretty. It just gives that bitten look to the lips. I think it looks very romantic on. It's a very, very pretty shade. And then my next favorite one, this is Mascara Tear. It's kind of a brownie shade. I think it's a really nice wearable way to wear brown lipstick if you're feeling a little bit intimidated by the brown, because you can layer these and you can sheer them out. I think it gives you a lot of options in terms, oops. I think it gives you a lot of options in terms of wearability. So I really enjoy those. I have been rotating them in and out of my purse. I will say my top 2 favorite, especially for my skin tone, would be the shade Wild at Heart and the shade Mascara Tear. I don't know why I want to say tear, but it's tear. I'm assuming it's because when you cry and your mascara runs, unless you're wearing a waterproof mascara. But these are really, really pretty. They're really, really cute. Perfect winter shades. I think the other 2 that I picked up, I might gravitate more towards these in the springtime, but just overall really, really nice. Now, before I get into palettes, I do want to talk about an eye product. Please forgive me because these are gonna look a little raggedy, but that's because I've been using these nonstop, and these are the LYS Beauty pre-glued lash clusters. So you can see I've done my damage. I have them on right now. I think I have on, which ones do I have? I think I have on the Charismatic, the Styling Charismatic. So that's the ones in this box right here. These are so great. I have been wearing these nonstop. I have a thing where I like to go to the gym in the morning, but I don't always have time to put makeup on or to kind of zhuzh things up a little bit before I head out to the gym. And I know some people are like, well, why do you need makeup for the gym? Because it makes me feel good, and it's something that I used to do a long time ago, but you know, my kids are up earlier for school, and sometimes there's not enough time in the morning to be as cutesy as I want to be. So I have turned to these lash clusters, and I will say they just open my eyes up a lot. I'm just somebody that naturally, without any makeup on, I tend to look a little sleepy to people, even when I'm not tired. It's just a trait that I have, but I usually like to wear some kind of mascara or lash. And these are so easy because you just take these and you have the little tool here that you can also get with, I don't know if this comes with the set of lashes or if you purchase this directly, but I love this pincer tool to apply the lashes. And the way that you put them on is you actually apply them under the lash, and they just stay on. It's like some kind of LYS magic that they infused. Okay, it's like a nice lash glue, but you can wear these throughout the day. You can reuse them. So you keep your box and put the lashes in there, and you'll get several wears out of them. And they are great. Actually, after the gym today, I had mine on and I took a shower, and they hung in there. I don't sleep in these. I tend to have drier eyes, so that is a personal call for you, but I'm going to be ordering more of these lash clusters, guys, and I do have a code with LYS. It changes every few weeks, so I'm going to leave a code for you in the description box. If you decide to purchase these products or any other LYS Beauty products from their website, you can use my code and you get 20% off. So you do not have to wait for a Sephora sale. And I will say, like, their shipping is pretty decent, so you're not waiting forever. So order directly from the website. I have a code, and I will put it in the description box for you so you can get 20% off either your lash clusters or something else from LYS Beauty. But I am obsessed, and I will say I didn't really appreciate these as much as I should have when I initially got them. I received mine in PR. Back when I talked about the Danessa products, I also talked about these, and I was looking at them, and I'm with my son, and we're like, oh, these look the same, and they're not. So they're different lengths and styles, and this one here, this is called Natural Beauty. It's actually got a more brown tint. I think Cynthia Erivo, she went like with more brown lashes during the Grammys, so if you're looking for like a softer look, they have that option as well. So I am obsessed with these. I will keep these on rotation. I will continue to repurchase, and you guys, I have to tell you, they're so comfortable. As I've mentioned to you before, I have really dry lids. I'm sorry, I have dry skin, and my eyelids get very dry. And sometimes, as much as I love to wear false eyelashes, I do have to be mindful of the lash glue making my eyelid skin kind of dry. I don't have that issue with these. They're so comfortable. They're very lightweight. I haven't really tried the other brands of lash clusters, but these are pre-glued, so I don't even have to put the glue on myself. They just pop right on. I think they're worth it if you like a little extra something on the lid, don't have a lot of time, and they're super comfortable. Again, I just don't sleep in them, but I will do all of my other activities in these, and I feel amazing. Even when I'm barefaced, like, I can be completely barefaced, but if I have some lashes on, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I have a few palettes to talk to you guys about, so I'm gonna go in the order of the palettes that I've had the most time in January, and I'm gonna start with the Nomad Cosmetics Chamonix Apre Ski palette. This color story is right up my alley. I have on my Instagram page 4 posts with 4 different looks using this palette. I really enjoyed this. This is probably the palette I use the most in January because the colors are just really pretty. You can go with a more soft, cool look, or you can go a little bit more vibrant, but this color story is really beautiful. It's Nomad's first release of January 2025, and I think they did an incredible job. I love the theming, I love the color story, and it's nice because you have columns of shimmers and columns of mattes. So you can configure your look however you like. You can obviously stay matchy or mix it up. You guys know the deal. You guys are experts, or you guys are pretty well versed at this point in just all the options that you have makeup wise. So this was really a joy to have. So I'm grateful I did receive this in PR. So thank you to my friends at Nomad. This is not limited edition. It's, I think I would call it like semi-permanent, because they usually keep palettes around for at least a year. So if you're interested in this one, I do have a code with Nomad that you can use. I believe it's either Erika or Erika10. I keep my codes and things in my description box. So if you're interested in this one, check out my Instagram, which I have linked below, and you can see more swatches. You can see looks. I have some shorts and things also floating on YouTube on my channel here. So if you are considering this one, I would say go ahead and get it. It's a beautiful palette. I'm really happy with it. I would have purchased it if they hadn't sent it to me. To be honest with you, I would have purchased it. Okay, the next palette that I'm going to talk to you guys about is the Galactic Visitor palette. This is from Singe Beauty. This is Singe Beauty's first color eyeshadow palette. They just launched brushes. When I say they, I'm talking about Angelica Nickfist. So she started out as a content creator and has now shifted into brand owner. I'm very excited for her, intrigued by her move into the owner space, and I love that she put something like this out into the world. I have a video of this palette as well from a few videos ago, and you can check that out if you're interested. I have swatches, I have a look. I want to do more looks with this palette, but it is absolutely beautiful. Like, the formulation is great, the pigment is there. She did a fantastic job on this palette. She has since released some additional eyeshadow brushes to expand her current line, so that might be on the horizon. I did purchase this one myself. I'm so glad with this purchase because this is absolutely stunning. Like, the shades are pretty, and see, this is when I know I like a palette, because like I'm having a hard time not swatching. Like, look at that shade Milky Way. Like, that is so cool. I'm gonna just swatch it because it has these reflex in here. It's sparkly. It is really pretty. So she did a really great job. It's kind of along a similar vein in my mind to Club Nebula. It's not exactly the same, but there are some similarities. So if you aren't familiar with Club Nebula, it's her collab with Kaleidos. I'm not sure that that palette is available any longer. If you missed out on Club Nebula, then I would say check this out. It's beautiful and it's very reasonably priced. I think this is $45, which I think is a great value for the quality. She did a really great job with that palette. The next palette that I have really enjoyed and will be using more in the months to come. This came to me at the end of January, but I have the Minka palette here. I have a look on my Instagram up with this one, and I did do a video of this one as well. And you guys, this palette is just absolutely gorgeous. So this is an expansion on the original Minka. I don't have the original Minka palette. I think I really started getting into Adept more so after Ninhydrin. Ninhydrin was like my first palette from the brand, and I just never picked up Minka. That worked out because Adept was kind enough to send me this one, and you guys, this palette is so pretty. It's very romantic. I have to say, I think this is a really romantic palette. I think this is a really good one for like the Valentine's looks and things like that are coming up. And I actually took the shade Eliza here and popped it on the center of my lid. I just finished filming a little demo of a NARS palette that I received, and so I was like, I need a little extra something, and I took a little bit of Eliza and just like popped it on the center of the lid, and I'm so glad I did because I think the look I had was pretty. But if you're a little extra like I can be sometimes, it's nice to have a little more oomph to a look. But these shades are gorgeous, and you have mattes. Adept does some incredible shimmers, and what's great about them is you can just swipe with your finger, throw on some mascara, and really be done. If that's, you know, your vibe, if that's what you want to do. But this one's beautiful. I do have a code with Adept as well. It's Erika, and it will get you 10%. This palette is a little bit on the pricier side. It's $79, but really does a lot to make sure that its products are ethically sourced. You are getting quality ingredients in here, and the packaging is really stunning because this is a la Natasha Denona, where you have the little holes and you pop it out and customize. I really like it when brands give us the magnetic palettes and it gives us an option to customize. I do that with my Viseart palette when I'm traveling, and there's shades that I just specifically want to take, so I love that I have the option option to consolidate some things when I do want to travel. And last but not least, for palettes, I don't have any looks of this posted yet, but I picked up the Fearless Holiday palette. So this is more of a holiday-ish palette. I've used it once, but I'm gonna tell you, I really like this. This is my first purchase from the brand Dede Signature. I am so impressed. I love the colors. They're gorgeous. And I did a greeny look with this palette. I'm kind of drawn to this row right here for like my next look because I really want to do like more kind of like reds and oranges. This palette is beautiful, guys. The shimmers are stunning. I think I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it because on launch it sold out, which is totally understandable. And then I waited. I got this in December sometime and then was able to try this out after the holidays, and it's an absolutely gorgeous palette. So guys, with that being said, those are some of my favorite things from January. Let me know how you liked this video, if this was fun for you to kind of get an insight into just what really stood out to me this past month. I will try to do something like this for February as well when we get to that point, because there's some new stuff that I've gotten that I feel very positive about. I feel really good about it. I love sharing these kinds of things with you, and I love hearing from you guys as well. So if you haven't yet, please make sure to 1, like this video so that I know you enjoy content like this, and 2, leave me a comment down below if you have any products that you've really been enjoying that you think I should check out. I would love to hear your thoughts on those, or just say hi. I love it. Even when you guys just like leave me a little heart emoji, like if that's all you have time to do, that means a lot because I know you took the effort to like click on the comment button. Okay, so every little comment I appreciate. I really do. So thank you so much. And if you haven't yet already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you join my growing community. I just hit over 2K friends on here, which I'm super excited about. I waited until I was like a few subscribers over 2K before I announced it on my community tab, because YouTube likes to play games with our feelings, okay? And you'll gain subscribers and then a few days later your numbers drop back down. Like, I'm not really sure how all of that works, but I want to say thank you to everyone who has stuck around with me and been so encouraging. I'm telling you, I get some of the nicest comments from you guys, and I really appreciate it. I sincerely do. Guys, stay tuned. I do have a little giveaway that's coming up soon. I will be telling you guys a little bit more about that. I ordered something that hopefully will be really fun for you guys. With all of that being said, thank you for taking time out of your day to hang out with me. I appreciate you so much. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking time to take care of yourself, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.